everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to make homemade Oreo cookies, and then a little bit later on, we're going to make loaded veggie chowder, super hearty and delicious. So stay tuned.
Beautiful. And I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me
Here are the veggies that I use in my veggie chowder: broccoli, cauliflower, red pepper, celery, and carrots. You can use any variety that you'd like, or leave one of these out if your family doesn't like it, but this is a really good combination that I love. So first you'll start out with a red pepper, and you only use half of the red pepper and dice that up fine. While you're cutting up the red pepper, you'll have your 1/4 of a cup butter melting in a soup pot. And as soon as that's melted, you'll add your red pepper and minced onion and saute that until it's nice and soft.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. And you're taking me high, ain't nobody like you, I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you, I could go 1,000 miles.
Now you'll go ahead and cut up the rest of your vegetables, your carrots, celery, broccoli, and cauliflower, into bite-sized pieces and add them to your soup pot.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how I played for you?
Now you can add 3 cups of chicken broth, or I really like this better than bouillon, so I'll add about 2 tablespoons of that, and then I add 3 cups of water.
Kids who left get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight. I don't need to go over old and useless words. What you said, what I said, that might have made it worse. We're here again at the same spot where we kissed the first time.
Add salt and pepper to taste, and then you're going to turn up the heat and bring this to a boil. As soon as it reaches the boil, bring it down to a simmer and let it simmer for about 20 minutes.
That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight.
While your soup is simmering, you're going to add 1½ cups of milk and 1/2 cup of flour and mix that together really well. You want to make sure that you get rid of any flour clumps that you have in there before you add it to your soup mixture.
Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That star's got nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight.
You'll add fresh parsley at this point. I don't have fresh parsley, so I'm just going to add dried parsley to this mixture.
Want to keep it nice and clean, not freak out and cause a scene. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Not sure who I really am, just be cute and super bland. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired.
After your soup has been simmering for about 20 minutes and the vegetables are fork tender, then you'll add your milk and flour mixture and stir it really well.
Put the record on, baby, put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing that crazy, and I gotta let it go. So baby, put the record on, I'm not gonna need that song, hit it.
Now, right before serving, you're just going to add 3 cups of cheddar cheese and stir it into your soup and make sure it's all melted, and then you'll serve it. Enjoy!
Together, this ain't forever. Need a shot and then a beat, somewhere to let out some steam. I'm not the one to say never, never say never. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on, baby, put the record on, hit it. And I've been
Next, we're going to make homemade Oreo cookies. These are the ingredients that you'll need for them, so let's get started.
I'm not gonna need that song, hit it.
So first, you're going to add 2 packages of Devil's Food cake mixes. They need to be the Devil's Food because that has the best chocolate flavor. And then you're going to add 4 eggs.
Come with me. I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret.
Come with me. I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret.
'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on, baby, put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing that crazy, and I gotta let it go. So
Now you're going to add 1.5 cups of butter-flavored shortening. So once you start blending this together, it's a really thick dough. So it's totally normal when you start trying to mix it that it's a little bit hard to mix. But as you get going, it will get a little bit easier. But it's totally normal if it feels like a really, really thick dough.
Sometimes I can understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you, everything has changed, even though we both stay the same.
I have made this dough with a medium-sized cookie scoop and also a small-sized cookie scoop. Today we're going to use the small. Depending on how many cookies you want, what size you want, my favorite is the small cookie scoop. So what you'll do is scoop out the dough, put it on your pan, and then you will roll it in between your hands to make a perfect ball before you cook it.
Say you I'm just a give up 100 times. It's never been worth it, but now there is so much to say. This time it is different. Sometimes I can't understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you everything has changed, even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the
So I'll take an extra cookie sheet and I'll roll all the cookie balls at once so that I can be done with this process, and then just put them on the pan as needed. Then I'll put them in the oven for 9 minutes for the small cookie scoop and 11 minutes for the medium, but it all depends on how your oven is. That's how long it takes my cookies to cook. After you take the cookies out of the oven, make sure that they sit and rest for about 5 minutes before you remove them and place them on a cooling rack.
Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain? Even as we're having a fight. Say you would, say you would, say you would, say you would, say you would.
While your cookies are cooling, you're going to put 8 ounces cream cheese that's at room temperature and 1/2 square of butter, which is 1/4 of a cup at room temperature, and you're going to add 4 cups of powdered sugar.
Wanna be free of this heart.
Now go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Now as you start to mix this frosting, it's kind of the same as the cookie dough. It's really thick and it will feel like it's not going to come together as frosting, but if you keep blending, it will eventually come together and be a really thick, nice frosting. You want a thicker frosting in these cookies so that when you bite into them, it stays put inside of the cookie and it doesn't, squirt or spread outside of the cookie.
I remember that it's over. Yeah. You never break, you never lie. You never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't.
Now it's time to frost the cookies. So make sure you frost the flat side of the cookie, the part that was against the pan. Go ahead and put as much frosting as you want on the inside. And a little trick is when you put the other side of the cookie on, you turn it as you're putting it in and it fluffs the filling out perfectly.
Can't stop. Yeah. I always knew that this would happen. Yeah. You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow? Yeah. You never break, you never lie. You never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah. You never lose an argument. So I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah.
This recipe makes about 36 sandwich cookies. So I hope that you'll make it. Enjoy. It's so yummy. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me in the next video. Bye.